The Books of the Boble.
Believing it. Legs balancing air upon a ladder with wheels. Eyes fingering the length of fluorescent tubing. Light revealing an ocean of dust ruffles. Well, some are actually pillow shams, but there is still an ocean. Me, working at Linens and Things. Not to be confused with Linen Center, Linen Shack, Lots of Linens, Linda's Linens, or Lucky Larry Wong's House o' Linens. Real people might be inspired to ask why. I am not. Maybe because I already know the answer. Definitely because I'm tired of the question. It's kind of like getting high outside the Toys R Us at lunch break, because it's really the only cool place to go. Although it's not that cool, it can be cool if you're cool. You just have to smile. Act nonchalant, look at your watch. They like that. Eye them as they approach, the hurried mothers and fathers, elastic kids. Pierce them as they exit. Let your eyes finger them as they cross the parking lot. And then, just as you hear the last thunk of the closing car door, or the last swoosh of the store's automatic door, jab, pipe, mouth, light. Inhale. Exhale. Palm the pipe in a wink. Smile. Look at your watch. It's incredibly easy. For the most part safe. And well, you're always aware of the time. I entertain the idea that the majority of them, huddled mothers and fathers, spastic kids, are oblivious. I mean, if the Holocaust was invisible to millions, it is not too hard to imagine a 25-year-old stoner sneaking a few tokes past some saucer-eyed kids and their distraught parents in front of the Toys R Us. Their whole story is told in goofy smiles, quick glances. I can easily forget them. And then there are the others, the eyes that vibrate, catching mine like the flick chunk of a dart on cork. These eyes look first sideways at me, second diagonally at their children, sideways back to me. The scent is familiar, these eyes say. I've worn bell-bottoms, painted peace symbols, tie-dyed time, and I don't appreciate you getting burnt in front of my kids. You almost feel pain. A tightness in your chest, your smile breaks in your mouth, and looking at your watch becomes awkward, transparent, and even the smoke, Jesus. Even the smoke pulls you down, grabs your ankles, and pulls you down, down, and suddenly, you are sober. Somber, you watch the eyes depart, knowing that they will never really leave you. The sting stays, the smart of the bee's prick, and it is the same firm hand across my face that I feel when people ask me why I work at Linens and Things. It's the same pain. It's the realization that I'm 25, getting high in front of a toy store on a break from a linen store, and I have no fucking idea why. But to real people, it's no big deal. You thought you were someplace. You felt there was a reason. You knew it was just a matter of time. And then you woke up one morning and you saw the stolen black twin-flat Bill Blast sheet wrinkle-wrapped around the two mashed potato-filled couch cushions you call a bed. And you were confused. You remember when you were little and couldn't get to sleep? The down comforter overtaking your breathing, the mattress seeming too needy. You crawled into your wooden toy chest, the one with a panda on it. The panda who, ever since you can remember, cried tears of chipped paint. And you spread yourself and your dreams across the toys, being comforted by the sound of every shift, discovering the exact position in which a G.I. Joe doll stuck in the small of your back becomes not only tolerable, but soothing. Crawling out of your confusion, you shuck the shit-brown and itchy army blanket, chunk the cap off a beer, light a cigarette, and watch American Gladiators. Still debating whether or not it's the stupidest or most brilliant show you have ever seen. Noticing the bowl looking lonely next to the bag, you burn one. And you feel spent. You remember the clean, crowded woods of Alpena, Michigan, and feeling you're elusive 11 years old again, when breathing came easy, trotting home from the giant visions of the 7 voyages of Sinbad and Snowball Express, chugging the life out of an RC Cola, you debate whether or not the Medusa was as creepy as the Cyclops, and noticing the fire stick looking lonely in your shirt pocket. Your lips are soon sticky and hot. Spent, you manage enough energy to shift, to blink your eyes at the mouse who, thinking himself alone, pulls at the crusty cheese from the 2-day-old pizza hanging about like a throw rug on the floor. You think, maybe you'll get up and fix yourself some Kraft Deluxe macaroni and cheese, or a tuna fish and Ritz cracker sandwich. But then again, the kitchen is 12 feet away, and you feel so tired. You remember being quick and spastic, playing superheroes under a Japanese sun. You were Kabbalita V3, the ninja gymnast with the head of an enlarged fly, which of course meant that you were the ruler of your universe, which of course meant the doghouse. You were unstoppable. Tired, you work your way up, only to stop. You're 25 and you decide to write a poem paralleling your life then and your life now. And when you're done, you cry. Because you can't ever really believe that you were that child. Nobody ever asks me anymore why I work at the linens and things. But some people still wonder why I get high in front of a Toys R Us. I'm tired, I tell them. It's what I tell myself. But that never really seems to suffice.